Welcome to Bastard Quest. I'm the Game Bastard, Kyle.
I am Todd.
Corey.
I'm Austin. I'm loud now.
Okay.
What?
You don't have to be.
Hey, look, in full disclosure, Austin got a Tony Robbins audio book, and he's all
Learning
about
how to be assertive.
Tony Robbins has probably done something horrible that's going to come out in a couple years and going to ruin his reputation.
I think he already has.
Oh, he did. It's in there.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like Pilates or something. Anyway, we're playing Blades in the Dark again. So if this is your first episode of Finding Bastard Quest, go back a couple episodes
Yeah.
where
couple.
none of this will make sense. Austin, who are you playing today?
Well, I'm the lurker named Moonlight Mitchum.
All right. Corey?
Playing the Flurnal toe bean.
All
He's
right.
a military man now.
Is that right? Flurnal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went through the trenches of fluffy featherhead things.
Todd?
I am the Whisper, Uwe, alias the Haint. I have a conjoined chest twin named Nathan, who the less said about, the better.
And I will, of course, be playing George Patton, as portrayed by Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah.
That man comes up a lot on this show.
Which one?
Show me the tanks.
No, I'll be the GM for this.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I don't listen.
Who was the main Flurnal under Patton? You know history.
Cheech Marin, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
So we are in downtime. You guys finished a score last session, and we've done the payoff. Austin, what did you guys get for the payoff?
We got quite a bit of shit. So we got 5 coin after paying off the Circle of Flame.
Yeah.
Although, you know what? We did a lot of that downtime off air. And Kyle, we may have calculated incorrectly. We normally have to pay off the Circle of Flame whenever we do business in Silkshore, but this job took place in the night market.
Yes, but they're the one who brokered it for you.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
All
that's
So we
right.
still owed them a coin.
Yeah, because remember you met with that Circle of Flame guy before the job.
All right. So then the crew bank gained 2 coin, and then we each gained 1 coin.
And heat.
Well, quite a bit, Kyle.
Oh,
I haven't even fully calculated it up yet. Right now we have 8 heat, and we took on,
8.
let me check my notes. Yeah, 8 heat.
Yeah. You think it was because you burned 2 people to death with a flamethrower?
I mean, we did that indoors.
That was before we even started.
Yeah.
Oh, you meant the other. Yeah.
We did that indoors and set a building on fire. Yeah.
We
Put it out.
Yeah, handily.
The seal piss.
Sure.
I did what had to be done.
All right, so then how do I calculate this up? We've only got 1 free notch for heat. I'm assuming our wanted level is going to go up, and then we start over from scratch.
So you took 8 heat. So 1 would fill up your meter. Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
So that fills it. Your wanted level goes to 1.
Okay.
You erase all that
And then put 7 down.
and put 7 down.
Who were we wanted by? It's the down people, isn't it?
It's the police.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. I thought it was a rival blanket gang. out
Downey.
there, the Downs.
The Downey Bear.
So if me head remembers this correctly, the cops are like the worst people we want on our back.
They're
The blue coats are generally
Yeah.
the worst gang.
the
Okay.
worst. Yeah, they're the worst.
Okay, what do we do about this?
Well,
Flamethrower.
so
What?
so you're we're about to do entanglements and then downtime activities.
Okay.
One downtime activity that you can do that we haven't discussed is you can spend a downtime activity to go and reduce your heat.
Okay.
By paying bribes or intimidating witnesses, covering up evidence, that sort of thing.
Spreading a little flurn into
Yeah.
some pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want me to soften up your pocket there, copper?
Yeah.
What's the matter? Your pocket a little scratchy? We can fix that. Because they all wear like these polyester cop outfits. It's terrible.
Sure, it's
We
awful.
will
They don't
soften
breathe.
up their pockets.
Yeah. But you can't reduce your heat until after entanglements, which Austin, your wanted level is 1.
Yeah.
So that'd be just a straight D6 for the entanglements roll. Do you want to roll it or do you want me to? You know what, Austin? You have great luck. You go ahead and roll that.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. That's the only one we roll for entanglement?
Yeah, you roll dice according to your wanted level.
That's a 4.
4 members of our triumvirate must die.
And your heat is 7, correct?
Yep.
Demonic notice or show of force. Let me consult the bones.
Makes sense after all the ghost trafficking we did this time around.
I knew we shouldn't have talked to those wispy bastards.
Oh, you're the one that invited the older ghost along, Tolaps.
Yeah, I just said I knew this, but I know it now. Always learning, Tobin is.
That's Tolaps now. Your toe's fucked up.
It's flopping.
The three of you are invited to an elegant restaurant.
Is it the Golden Plum restaurant?
It is.
I'm well liked there.
Yeah. You have a private dining room given to you. And at first you think this is just because of your esteemed patronage, Corey.
Yeah, Chef Roselle, she likes me.
Yeah. But Chef Roselle is nervous the entire evening. And as you're reaching the fifth course, the door to your private dining room opens, and a tall man, haggard of countenance, with gray hair and a very rich-looking suit comes in. This, you recognize, is the Leviathan Hunter that some call RFK.
Oh, no.
He coughs up a fish head and spits it onto the floor. It bounces on the marble tile. I found that in my luggage.
Of course.
Lovely, sir.
I thought I was going to hack it up on the way over, but it lodged. And he takes a seat. I want you to know that I don't like it of you. He coughs again and hacks up something that looks like an eyeball. Maybe human. Maybe not.
I believe it goes without saying that we don't like you much either.
By the way, what does RFK stand for, mate?
My parents gave me the name.
Oh.
I got that one down.
Oh, no.
I just wanted you to know that I've started the paperwork to acquire Helker Industries from you. And he produces a sheaf of documents from inside his coat, lays them on the table, pushing your food out of the way, and shoves a quill pen in your hand. You'll sign over, or I'll make you pay. So, mechanically, a faction with whom you have a negative status makes a play against your holdings. Give them one claim, your cover operation, or go to war.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus, that escalated quickly.
Yeah, that's being on 6+ heat and rolling a 4. So essentially you'd go to war with the Leviathan Hunters, who are much higher tier than you.
Sure.
So we have to go to war with Ronald Frank Kraken?
That's a good one. Yeah, that's what it is now. Ronald Frank Kraken. Or I'm not Ronald Frank Kraken.
You're really fucking cranky.
That's what my ex-wife said. Now she's inside of a Leviathan.
Oh.
Because I threw that woman into the ocean because it was murder. I
Well.
murdered.
I heard your uncle did the same thing.
No, it was the creek. It was not the ocean. Don't
that's-
spread falsehoods.
I'm sorry, it's fake news, isn't it?
Yeah, so you guys can give them the claim, or you can go to war. Going to war with the Leviathan Hunters, who are, gosh, what
We're
tier are
not
they?
doing that.
Yeah, we're not.
it would be
I mean,
bad. Yeah, they're tier 5.
Okay.
Oh, God.
So we got to give up our damn Flurn factory?
Yeah.
Fucking shit. Everything we worked for.
We worked really hard for
This
that.
is all I've thought about in my personal life.
Damn it. We've already made so many jokes.
Hey, look.
Flurn.
I'm putting Flirt out of business.
Have you even touched a Flurn before?
I never will.
Hold on.
Flirn was created by the communists.
I have been researching ways to advertise the Flurn, and I would hate for all of my work to go unnoticed. For instance, I have contacted the rock band Survivor to see if we could get the rights to their Rocky IV anthem, The Flirning Heart.
I don't have time for that. And he pushes away from the table. I've got to go and get my name off the ballot in Pennsylvania.
I also contacted Bob Seeger to see if we could do Flurn the Page.
RFK lunges across the table, grabs Uwe by the collars. Keep his name out of your mouth.
Okay, well, how about the Go-Go's and Flurn to you?
So you're giving him the cover operation.
Fuck, I guess.
So you sign the papers, and he departs.
Fuck this. I don't even want to play this game anymore. Flurn has been cast aside, and I don't like you, Kyle.
No one can defeat RFK.
God damn it.
Well, boys, I guess we got to see if we can get Another cover operation going. We were talking about getting some informants to make the jobs easier.
I mean, you could always assassinate RFK.
No.
Nah.
Two on the nose.
Oh, well.
I mean, that's a family history, I guess.
Yeah.
So does that mean like the turf we acquired in the last one is no more?
The cover operation?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gone. You don't have it.
Okay, so we can't advance our turf.
Correct.
Fuck.
But what are we even doing?
Suffering.
Okay. So then we're marking that one back off the list. That potentially changes our plans for how we're moving forward. So during downtime off air, we had decided our next endeavor was going to be to go after some informants that are going to give us a plus 1D bonus to any rolls to gather information. We decided that we needed those a lot because the last several prep stages for our scores have been shit shows. So do we want to keep moving forward with that, or do we want to move right back to setting up another cover operation?
I mean, you don't have much of a choice.
Personally, lads, I believe this means Flarin is dead. We may have to move on to a new endeavor.
There's not another military rank that I could acquire.
Well, I mean, you can remain the Flarinol. It's just going to mean a lot less.
Flan will never die as long as Roddy Woodthorpe the Flannel Tobean is here to keep flanning.
You're so attached to this word that you made up.
It's beautiful. The more I say it, it just... when you do the f, and then your tongue goes l, and then you earn it out. It's beautiful.
I hope this is someone's first episode listening to the podcast.
Welcome.
And they ignored my advice and just kept listening to this one.
I wrote a poem. I call it Ode to a Grecian Flern.
It's beautiful. I've got me father in a flan. He's ashes.
Okay, what are you guys going to do?
We'll kill RFK.
There you go.
I approve.
Okay, well, we'll get to that in a minute. But first, you're going to have to do your downtime activities.
Okay.
And these could be in preparation for that if you know that's coming up.
And I'm sorry, guys. I realize this is a giant fucking mistake.
It's okay.
Hey, I mean, this is going to be kind of our last adventure for this round of Blades in the Dark anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So let's go out with a Flern.
We'll go scorched earth before we get to the Smurfs.
It'll be quite a fucking palate cleanser
Dear
after
Lord.
this. Dark and dank.
I wish I could know how many people in the world that play role-playing games played Blades in the Dark and then stopped and played the Smurfs.
We're the first.
We've got to be,
Trailblazers.
right? Like, what are the
So
chances?
many ways we're trailblazers.
Well-
we invented a new feather.
Yeah. We own the basketball team.
Yeah. It's true. Thank you, patrons.
We'll never tell you which one, though.
Bill Gates is a listener and made a very generous donation. All right. As per usual, each of you have 2 downtime activities you can engage in. What do you want to do?
So I gained an actual legitimate harm. I got burned, and that puts me at minus 1D effect on action. So I'm going to try to heal that.
Saying one of mine, I'm still floppatoing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am winded and still have psychic fraying.
So is everybody just going to spend at least 1 on recover?
Yes.
Yeah, it might be worth it now that we've saved up a little coin to see if we can put a little more toward that doctor we always try to hire.
You can definitely hire a doctor as an acquiring asset.
Okay. Can we all pitch in on that?
So you should roll first because you could roll really well and you might not have to spend as much. But yes,
Okay.
when it comes to improving the roll, you could all pitch in on money. So who wants to spend a downtime activity to go look for a doctor to come in and heal all your various injuries?
I'll do it because I've been floppatoing.
Okay.
Yep.
So roll the cruise tier. Your tier 0, so it's 2d6. Take the lowest.
3.
Okay. That sucks.
Another garbage fucking doctor.
Yeah, this is not even a doctor. You have to spend a coin just to get an actual doctor, to get to tier 0.
Okay.
So if you each spent a coin, you could get up to tier 2, which would give you each 2d6 to roll on your recovery roll.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll spend a coin.
Yeah. You guys get a good doctor who's willing to creep up to the coop and provide some medical aid. Each of you can roll 2d6 to recover an injury.
Okay.
And in this case, you, of course, want to take the highest since you're not sucking it up here.
Okay.
I got a 4.
I got a 5.
I got a 3.
So, Corey, Todd, your healing clock will advance by 2.
God damn.
Austin, yours will advance by 1.
Shit, I forgot that's how this works.
Yeah. Now, remember, you can spend coin or rep to take additional downtime activities. Corey, you're actually out of downtime activities because you acquired an asset and recovered. So, that's your
Fuck.
turn.
Yeah, I'm going to spend another coin and try to take one more because that gets me up to...
Well, Austin, you've only done 1 right now.
Yeah, but I still want to take my other downtime activity, which is to try and reduce heat.
Okay.
I just want to play the fucking Smurfs, man. I don't care if I got to be floppy Smurf. That's totally cool.
I mean, you weren't before, but
You are now.
you are now.
I'm Flurny Smurf.
All right, so I'm going to roll one more time to try and heal this shit. That's another 3.
That's 1. Todd, Corey, you could spend a rep from the crew or another coin. Either one to get an extra downtime activity.
I'm going to go ahead and spend my remaining coin out of my personal stash to try to roll this toe away.
Okay.
It's a 4.
So that's 2.
Oh,
So your healing clock should be full at this point.
it is.
Okay, so what...
Plus 1. Does that mean I grow another toe?
So essentially the clock would fill, and then you would fill in a new slot.
Okay.
So what injuries do you have right now?
Flop toe.
Is that your only injury?
No, I have a smashed toe as well.
Okay. What harm level are each of those at?
The smashed toe is harm 1. The flop toe is harm 2.
Okay, so the harm 1 goes away completely,
Fucking shit.
and the flop toe goes to harm 1.
Oh, okay. So it retracts a little bit.
Essentially, yeah.
Got it.
Or the doctor just looks at it and just slices it off.
Okay, that's fine.
And now you've got a bloody stump.
Tired of looking at this flopper.
Yeah, essentially every time the healing clock fills, you take out the first level, and then whatever's below it drops.
It's
1.
like burger time.
Yep.
Yep.
Todd, what about you? How many more slots you got on the old healing clock over there?
I have 2.
Are you going to spend another round to recover, or just hope for the best?
Well, all your injuries are still tier 1, right?
Yeah.
Well, which means if he fills his clock, they'd be totally gone.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll try to do that.
All right, roll 2d6.
That's a 5.
Okay, so that's 2. So your clock would fill, and all your injuries are gone, and that's
Oh, nice.
you're done with downtime.
My stress, however, is not good.
Yeah, so I would recommend you spend a rep from the group to indulge your vice, or not, or risk it all.
Okay, I'll spend a rep.
All right, and you're going to indulge your vice?
Yep.
You're going to go back to the restaurant,
Yeah.
eat some deviled eggs?
Gone great. RFK took our flurn.
Okay, so roll your lowest but of resolve, prowess, or insight.
Okay.
Yeah, that's actually a good time to mention that one of our downtime activities that we did off air was reconciling all of our experience and any boosts that we got. I actually took another boost to Prowl. The crew actually gained another special ability, which is Deadly. Every PC may add +1 action rating to Hunt, Prowl, or Skirmish. And so I actually added one more to Prowl, and I'm rocking 3 now over there.
Yeah, I added mine to hunt.
I added mine to skirmish.
However, my lowest is still the prowess area. I have 2 in prowess.
So roll 2d6 to
Okay.
indulge your vice.
Okay. Do I take the highest or
You do.
6?
How much stress do you have?
7.
So wipe out 6.
Nice.
Right. And I don't take any garbage over that. Okay. Cool.
You only overindulge when you would roll higher than the amount of stress you have.
Right. I eat too many Smurf berries.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Corey's
So
spirit
ready.
has already moved on.
So ready. This is such a bleak fucking game. I'm ready to head to the Applehead Forest and prance about with the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like when Gargamel has captured a bunch of Smurfs and he's going to do something horrible with them, but he falls asleep, it's because he overindulged.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, well, then that just leaves my final actions. And I'm actually going to spend a rep point 2 and do one more healing roll because I had forgotten that I made note of rolling for healing last time when Todd hired the shitty doctor. And so I just need one more slot for my healing clock. So I'm going to make one more roll before I start working on our heat. And of course, that time I roll a 5 and a fucking 6.
Oh, so 6 would advance your healing clock 3. It does roll over.
Oh, it does roll over.
Yeah,
Excellent. Okay, so that's going to go back to 2 then, and I get to move Blazed down to 1.
You get a long-term prescription for opiates.
Oh, good.
Laudanum.
So, Kyle, say we filled our healing clock and we only had one injury and
Yeah.
it rolls over. This is just for future reference. If somebody wants to play this game, would you still have those notches on your clock for future injuries that could be healed?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
I really like that.
Yeah.
Yes, the only good thing about this game. The only,
Go.
the only
We'll
thing
get
on
to
our
Smurfs.
side.
Yeah.
We lost Flern.
But those
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
We
I'm
lost
hurt.
Flern, and Corey's ready to never play this game again.
God damn.
but
My
those-
Mimi died and it wasn't this sad.
those notches actually make it more likely you'll be injured.
Oh.
No, they don't. I'm kidding.
Jesus.
All right, so then my last official action is going to be to try and reduce our heat. So this is the first time we've done that.
Yeah.
How's that work?
Essentially, you describe the action you're taking to reduce the attention on your gang.
Yeah.
And if you roll a 6, you reduce your heat by 3, 4 or 5 by 2, and 1 to 3, it's by 1.
We're trying to reduce the heat coming from the Leviathan hunters.
Yeah.
The Leviathan hunters, the cops, the public at large, just whoever would
Okay.
be paying attention to your gang.
Anyone who would use a blanket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Flern Hustlers International.
Yes.
So how is Robert Mitchum going around to reduce heat?
Guys, what do we think about our lungers?
Not much.
Yeah. I'm starting to wonder if we might just hand them over to be arrested so that they can kind of be the fall guys. And
Oh, yeah. They can die. I don't care.
Yeah, they all look like Lee Majors anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, I have no idea why our 17 to 25 listener range is so low.
So, yeah, Kyle, we're going to try to hand the lungers over to the cops. We'll sacrifice that support gang for hopefully reducing a bunch of heat.
Yeah, I'll say if you get them arrested, you can wipe your heat out.
Absolutely.
Do we have? Well, I'm assuming we have to roll for that, though.
No,
No. Oh,
they're just gone.
all right.
Here you go, cops. We found these two exposing themselves to ducks. It's a major crime.
Yeah.
Ducks are holy in this world.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the doves.
I heard about that
Yeah.
on WBQP.
They
Yeah.
immediately drag them out to the railroad tracks and beat them to death.
Oh, my God.
Oh no.
I don't care. Didn't even know the names.
Fitzroy and Lewis.
Glad to be rid of them.
Lewis was the gangly one.
Fitzroy smelled of turnip.
That one made me uncomfortable. He seemed way too excited to be blowing up balloons.
Okay. Any more downtime activities you assholes want to engage
I
in?
believe that's it.
God damn.
Good Lord. Do you have any rep left, or is it just all gone?
Oh, we're good.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I did mark off the slot for that second piece of turf.
Yeah, that was nice.
Damn it.
Now, how are you going to go about assassinating RFK, one of the premier Leviathan hunters in the city of Doskvol?
Well, we're going to invite him to a hotel.
Okay.
I mean, that's how they got his dad.
I get it. Oh God. Once again, just throwing out there, Flurhan.
Oh, hello. I know that feller.
Yeah. I think it'd be easier to just dress yourself as a whale head and wait for him to come to you.
Well,
Tobin, put on your bear suit. Pretend you're dead.
He'll be there shortly. So, he's a tier 5 target.
yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, we're not thinking rationally right now. Our Flurn has been taken from us.
No,
Yeah.
you're running on emotion. I get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're upset. But I think we should do something really dirty, like poison his boot lifts or something.
We need to gather information. That's for sure.
We've got to find out who we're dealing with.
Absolutely.
Okay, so the gather information, here's the options. I don't know if we've ever read this list on here. What do they intend to do? How can I get them to X? Are they telling the truth? What are they really feeling? What do they really care about? How can I blend in here? What's really going on here?
Oh, that's interesting. I did
Yeah.
not realize that was... So each one of us have unique questions to ask.
Yeah.
about
Oh,
their
really?
information.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
depending on our playbook.
Oh,
I
cool.
I did not realize that. I'm
Yeah.
glad you said something.
Wow.
Mine's totally different. Mine says, what is arcane or weird here? What?
Probably a chest love.
Yeah, I feel like it's Uwe. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. What echoes in the ghost field? What is hidden or
Jesus.
lost?
That sounds more like a fucking riddle.
What do they intend to do? What drives them to do this? How can I reveal X and what's really going on here?
So what echoes in the ghost field might actually make sense here, because we know the Leviathan hunters hunt the Leviathans, right? Is that what they do?
That is what they do.
Got
That's a
it.
safe assumption.
Man, I've learned one thing in this game so far.
How'd you put that together?
But we also established that when Leviathans die, they don't really die.
That is correct.
So,
Versus when FKs die, they for real die.
so we might be able to communicate with dead Leviathans who are probably not happy with RFK.
That is a logical conclusion to what happened in the last session, yes.
And we might be able to get some dead Leviathans on our side to kill RFK Jr.
Sure. You could try, yeah.
Fast forward 7 years to Roddy Woodthorpe riding the back of a Leviathan with his toe wrapped around it like a bit on a horse.
Lasana Gaib!
He's now the Kwisatz Haderach of Doskvol.
Yes, I'm ready to stop my jihad. Flan. Long live the Flanners.
Yeah, so the lore we introduced is that the Leviathans are demons and they're eternal, and even when their bodies are destroyed, they essentially endure perpetually.
Right. I'm totally cool with selling our souls to Satan or whoever the demon master
I mean, I
is
don't know
here.
that that's on the table yet.
Because I've yet to see a god or anything
Right.
nice.
There's nothing nice. No,
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I'm totally cool with that.
Yeah, this is what I call a Cleveland game.
Okay. Got it. Say no more.
Okay, how are you going to go about contacting some of these timeless dead Leviathans?
Well, I mean, Tobin has ghost voice.
Yeah.
And Uwe...
You could talk to them, definitely with ghost voice. You
Right,
need
and-
somebody to summon them up.
Right, Uwe can do that.
Yeah, he can. That's true.
I can compel.
Yeah.
It says I can attune to the ghost field to force a nearby ghost to appear and obey a command that I give it.
So I think what we need to do here is go to the ocean.
Okay.
Is that where the Leviathans live?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Just putting all these facts together.
Okay.
So you guys go down to the seashore.
Oh, we can just get there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We got the gondoliers.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I thought there was a fucking wall powered by whale blood getting in the way.
Well, there is around the land.
Yeah.
Ghosts can't swim, Austin.
Okay, so I'm gonna
There's a rocky beach, and beyond it, the ink dark sea.
Yes.
Hang on, I'm going to write that down in the canon.
Ghosts can't swim.
Can't swim.
Have you ever seen a ghost swim?
Yes. Yeah. And anything can be
Yeah.
a hat.
Watch an Omen.
Yeah. It's true. That's what tipped me off when first time I watched The Sixth Sense, the pool scene.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis just sat there
I can't
looking, staring wantingly.
You ever see a ghost competing in the Summer Olympics?
Not in swimming.
Yeah, they can't.
Curling, on the other hand, the
Oh,
winter
they're-
I'm just amazing.
They're so good at that. Yeah. Luge.
Ghost luge. Yes.
They just slide
I've
right
never seen
down.
a ghost move so fucking fast.
God, just,
Zipping on.
well, they train.
Yeah, I mean they work their asses off.
Yeah.
Let's not.
You don't get that good at it.
You can't just die and win a gold.
No.
Yeah.
You
No.
have to train.
Just the lack of friction, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shouldn't be legal. Let's be real.
A little known fact: the movie Cool Runnings, all of that Jamaican bobsledding team were dead.
Oh yeah, they're all
all
dead.
ghosts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. John Candy was a necromancer.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that movie was shot in 2012. John Candy had passed a long time ago.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
I don't even know.
When you die, you take on the form of a Jamaican.
Yeah. That's what happens.
That was actually, the actors were actually Belushi,
Yeah.
Gilda.
And John Stamos.
Yes.
Chris Farley was great in that movie.
Oh, yeah.
Charlie Chaplin was the sled.
Yeah. As long as you died choking on your own vomit,
Yeah, that's
you
right.
could come back as a
That's
Jamaican.
the criteria.
Yeah.
So you're at the ocean. You're on a rocky beach because this place is too awful for sand.
Oh, yeah, this is definitely like the New England coast
Yeah,
type
the
shit.
moon is glowering down at you. Inky black sea rolling in.
Even the moon hates
The
us.
moon is mad at you.
Doesn't hate me. That's why that's my nickname.
I suppose Uwe is going to try to summon up a dead Leviathan
Yes.
spirit.
I will use my special ability, which is Compel, which utilizes my attune, and I can attune to the ghost field to force a nearby ghost to appear and obey a command. I have a 3 in attune.
So I'll say that you could use it to reach out to the ghost field to try to pull forth the remains of a Leviathan, though compelling it is going to be far beyond your ability. These are spirits altogether on another level from the normal human ghosts that you interact with.
Okay.
I think our main goal is to try to get information and possibly not try to sway them in any way, but see if they will be on our side to help us take out RFK Jr.
Yeah, you could certainly pull forth the spirit. There's plenty of dead Leviathan ghosts lingering around Doskvols.
Right.
You know, when you just hear this shit out loud, like in a sentence,
We're a great show.
Yeah, we are.
All right, roll your attune, Todd.
That's a 6.
Yay.
nice.
They all bow to us like
Yeah.
Shai Hulud.
So you guys are sitting there on the beach. Uwe is doing something with his spirit mask and muttering, and then suddenly the ocean, at least from your perspective, seems to just go flat. Waves stop. It's as smooth as a tabletop.
Mitchum is like aghast that this worked. He was just sitting over there watching these guys waste their time, like playing with a yo-yo or some shit.
And then directly ahead of you in the sea, the water begins to roil and bubble, and out of it you get this impression. It's hard for your psyches to understand what you're seeing, so you more get just feelings of just rows of serrated teeth and tentacles and too many eyes. But then it manifests as something altogether more human, a mirror image of Uwe just standing on the beach looking at him.
Okay, Tobine's going to use ghost voice to communicate with this.
All right.
Hello, friend Leviathan. I know you're taking the form of our friend Uwe here, but I sense you once went by a different name. Welcome, Phil Hartman.
Yes, they have many names. That one is good one. You call me that. I like this face. I keep it for now. I appear to you later as Regina George.
My friend, I suspect, like many of your brethren, you were once kings of these oceans.
We ruled like great gargantuan princes.
And I suspect, like too many of your brethren, you were taken down like so many flying businesses by RFK Jr.
Yes, it was so unfair. I was super stoned, and then they shoot giant harpoon through my neck. I was minding own business, not doing nothing that day, and then harpoon through neck, drag me back, grind me into pellets, or whatever.
It's a terrible crime what's happened to you.
I am so mad.
I've got friends in the Leviathan edible business who lost a lot of business.
Why am I here? Why did little sorcerer bring me out of sea? I was fine.
We have a common enemy.
Caitlyn Jenner?
Well,
She hit me with car.
really.
Well, you ain't the first there, boy.
I know she saw me. I was like 800-foot long Leviathan. I was like, I'm driving here.
Think you're thinking of Laura Bush.
Oh,
I think Caitlyn Jenner also hit somebody with a car.
Really?
did Laura Bush kill somebody in a car?
Hell yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Like recently?
Her and Matthew Broderick
Are you
were together.
They started a club.
Yes. So many people.
Sure, it wasn't Vince Neil.
All three of them were driving a van through West Hollywood, just taking turns mowing down people.
The Leviathan's name was Razzle.
Yeah. And this was all before OJ died. He was in the bag just in case they had to pull over so he could knife somebody.
Well, it was an Olympic year.
Well, they were on their way out to Christopher Walken's boat.
Jesus.
Yes, our betters have killed. Anyway, Leviathan.
How are you doing?
Not bad. My flun's gone.
Flern.
Yeah, it would have been nice. I was going to make Leviathan-sized pillows, but it's gone forever. We want to stop this RFK.
RFK.
We want to help
Do you mean Ronald Frank Kraken?
Yes, what we hear.
He killed me with harpoon.
Yes, we want to get vengeance for you and for our flan.
Roll your sway.
Okay, I have a 2 in sway. 6.
I will help with this. I am most agreeable. I would like to destroy him in all ways.
That's wonderful to hear, because we're ready to do things like that too. What kind of assistance can you give us there, friend Phil Hartman?
I can see him in boat.
Wait, is that your wife behind us? Okay.
Oh no!
Run!
Don't push us into the water, love.
So it explains that its body wasn't completely destroyed. A trophy. RFK kept a trophy of the Leviathan known as Phil Hartman.
Now there's a sentence that's going to keep me awake at night.
God damn it.
Gonna wake up about 1 a.m. thinking about that one.
I'm so ready to get the Smurf out of here.
Yeah. One of his teeth is in RFK's trophy room in his mansion.
Oh, God.
But the Leviathan hunters don't know this. They all love to keep trophies of their kills, but the souls of the Leviathans, these ghostly demonic remnants, are still attached to those.
Oh, it's right, because their blood
Yeah.
on this plane is technically still part of them.
Yeah. And so it has some ability to sense the world through that tooth trophy in his house.
Ah,
So it can tell you at the very least when he would be there, when he's there.
okay.
For example, right now, he is on 4th floor going number 2. I'm kidding. It's not that exact.
That's gross.
But I know he is in house, mansion. And I can tell you if he lives or comes back.
Can you see any other men in the mansion, perhaps guards or associates?
No, it does not work in the same way as your puny senses. It is mostly, I feel him because I hate him so much.
Ah,
It is like when garlic get caught between tooth. You know, when you're eating garlic clove like apple and just part of it get caught. It was so bad. Yeah, so essentially you can be sure that if you start a score to assassinate RFK, you'll be guaranteed that he's in his mansion when you go there.
okay.
Okay, I was thinking about that backwards. I was almost wanting to maybe aim for when he's not there so that we can
Either one, you would know.
ambush or sabotage him somehow.
Yeah, you would know when he is or is not home.
Well, do we want to gather more information?
Absolutely.
And see which way we want to go?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Todd and I have essentially exhausted ours, I think.
Yep.
So it's on Austin, I think. Or we can really gather as much as we want.
Yeah.
Right, Kyle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Though
But-
this is all that Phil Hartman can tell you.
I'm Troy McClure. That's all I've got. Well, I thank you, friend Phil Hartman.
Yes, you are welcome. I would like for when you kill him to take me off wall and stab him to death with me.
We will kill him with your own damn tooth. This
Fantastic.
I vow to you, and we will build our Flan empire and make the softest teeth out of Flan.
Yeah, mostly I'm concerned with murder part,
Oh.
but the rest of it, good luck.
Okay.
You seem so motivated.
Thank you. Can I pet?
No,
Okay.
no thanks.
Okay.
So, boyos, my thinking is mostly around somehow figuring out a way to demolish this mansion while he's in it to just, guarantee we get him. So I'm inclined to see if we can find out some more information about this mansion, maybe to get the engineer's plans or something like that and figure out where we can place some explosives or something like that that'd be guaranteed to take him out.
I have a flamethrower.
That's also true.
We could destroy the mansion. A Flan for a Flan. A toe for a toe.
Yes.
Thank you. I'm quite damaged.
One bad flern deserves another. How's that?
I'm quite upset.
Okay.
Okay, Austin, what is your plan?
I don't really have a lot of special connections directly with the Leviathans, but I do have one shady friend, Rosalind Kellis, who is a noble. And my hope would be that as a noble, she would at least know where we could find information about other decadent residences like the nobles, where some of these Leviathan hunters might live. I'm sure this is not on the same level as the nobles, but perhaps there is an architect who always designs the homes of a lot of these most wealthy people and stuff like that.
Because it stands to reason they would all have trophy rooms.
Sure.
And she might know who the best trophy room builder in town is.
Yeah.
I mean, there's going to be some avant-garde architect that all the rich people use.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is like either the house itself or some of the commissioned ornate decor inside is probably going to be shared by a lot of the wealthiest and most decadent people in town.
Roll your consort with Rosalind Kellis.
Okay, I do have one in consort, so I at least don't have to roll with disadvantage.
So are we going back to her horny penthouse?
Her sex club? Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Let me get me earplugs.
I do like going there, but I always wind up with a case of the flap every time we leave.
This flop.
That's a 4.
So she tells you that everyone rich enough to have this newfangled thing called insurance has their home floor plans kept on file with the Ministry of Preservation. The Ministry of Preservation is a government organization, and preserving human civilization is their primary job. So essentially, those floor plans would be on file with them.
Like as a matter of public record?
Technically, yes.
But not without somebody knowing.
Not without you bribing your way to get it.
Gotcha.
I would say you can just spend a coin, bribe the clerks at the Ministry of Preservation, and get the floor plan.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, so you could get the floor plan for the house. You could know when he'll be there.
Yeah. So then we've got a couple of pieces of useful information. Number one, we'll know when he's home or not home, as the case may be. We know where the house is. We know the layout for the house, so we might know where strategic pinch points are for actually demolishing the house or planting dynamite or...
No, I support a terrace bombing.
Absolutely.
The rich.
Right. So I guess the only other information we need is knowing how he travels, if he travels with like guards and things like that.
Gotcha.
Basically, if we're going to attack him in the house, that's one thing, and we need information about the guard situation there too. But if he leaves, if we're going to attack him that way, we need to know about that.
Yeah. I mean, you would know by default he's always going to have bodyguards.
Sure.
How many and how good, that's a matter for investigation. So who is looking into this business of his entourage?
I guess Uwe can.
All right.
Would this be hunt
Potentially. Depends on how you're pursuing the information.
or study?
Ooh, study. You could just
Yeah.
trail him. You could just, watch him for a while. All right. Yeah. Roll your study time.
All right.
Can I assist a teammate in this
Sure.
situation?
Yeah. Spend distress.
Okay. And that just gives him an extra die.
Yes. How are you assisting him?
Tobin also has study, and in his journeys and life experiences, he has learned how to count.
Sure.
So he will assist him to count the men around him.
One of those rare skills.
That's more than 2, I can tell you that right now.
How did he learn how to count, Tobin?
Me toes.
Beyond 10, he's just lost.
took me a while to get past roast
Can't
beef.
count without mentioning piggies.
Yeah, but for him, 10 and 10,000, same number.
Wee.
All right, Todd. So does that give you 2 dice?
I have a 1 in study, so if he's assisting, that gives me 2.
Cool. Roll 2 dice.
Yeah.
Man, wouldn't it be great if you guys had informants?
We killed them.
I took them from you.
Boom! 6.
Oh, nice. He typically travels with 4 bodyguards, all former sailors on Leviathan Hunter ships, excellent fighters, heavily armed, in an armored carriage pulled by a team of 4 riotous goats.
Crack goats.
Yeah.
He even has a personal whisper.
Okay. Well, I mean, to me, that might mean we might have a better chance getting him at home.
I think so.
If we could sneak into that trophy room,
Sure.
where I'm sure he goes and stares at his dumb shit.
Of course.
I like to stare at the birds that I found in a empty pair of gym shorts.
Yeah, I'm still all for making this a saboteur job.
Okay.
All right, so we have all the information and planning we need to murder RFK, a fictional version of RFK.
Yeah.
I feel the need to point out on this public media show.
Yeah.
We're
We're
talking
going to
about
get blocked on YouTube for this one.
Oh, God.
Ronald Frank Kraken. I don't know who else you're talking
Right?
about.
Yeah, we
There's
don't know
other-
how the election is going to go. This could get flagged for worse things.
This is all for comedy. I want to remind the gallery.
The Gestapo.
RFK Jr., the next head of Homeland Security. All right, so we'll take a break there. Come back next week, make the engagement roll, and get into this assassination.
All right.
Okay, perfect.
I'm sure it's going to go great.
Cannot wait.
A lot of you out there are like this particular RFK and like keeping trophies, especially trophies that look like dice.
You know what? If you want trophy dice, why not go to NorseFoundry.com? They have all kinds of dice. You can use them as a trophy. You can use them in an RPG. You can
Use them as weapons.
And here's what you do. You go to NorseFoundry.com, you choose your products, and when you're checking out, enter promo code CHAM, that's CHAM, to receive the Bastard Quest 10% discount. That's at NorseFoundry.com.
It's actually bullshit. You get nothing.
No? Oh.
We just like pranking Norse Foundry.
Norse Foundry actually doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Why do people keep putting in jam? I don't know.
Got another one, Timmy.
Norse Foundry is actually one of those old-fashioned innocent links that takes you to a porn site, like Jesus.com.
What?
Okay.
That's a 90s joke. It's way
wow.
too dated.
You were 5.
Yeah, I still found it.
Okay. Bet you did.
Through Jesus?
I am not comfortable with what I know about Austin now.
Apparently he's looking at porn on Jesus.com.
We would also like to thank our sponsor, Barrel and Bond, 100 Broadway Street in beautiful downtown Paducah, right there on the banks of the Ohio River.
The urinal's in the shape of Dana Carvey.
Yeah, I was there when
weird.
they installed that one, and even they couldn't explain why they did it.
Yeah. He didn't do nothing wrong.
No.
Andy's still living.
Yeah.
We haven't shouted out patrons in a while, but so many SNL cast members made an appearance this episode.
They love the show. What can I say? And if you love our show, we appreciate it.
Yeah. Thanks for your likes. Thanks for your listens. Thanks for your patience.
So thank you for listening. I'm Kyle.
Todd.
Corey.
I'm Austin.